Hello everybody and welcome to race 23 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series here at Montreal. This is our first time coming here. We're running 26 laps, 99% difficulty. I figured that would be, just at my mic there, I figured that would be challenging enough since it's our first time here, since we normally run between 98 and 100, so I figured right in the middle, and we ended up qualifying 6th. In full disclosure, I have no idea how we did that. I managed to keep the pedal down, and I forget which turn it was, but the car turned really good through the hairpin, and I don't think we would have qualified this good otherwise had that, not been the case. Similar to Mexico, we are running with stability on. Again, I think I said something about that in the previous road course races. It's just you get on the accelerator or whatever off these turns or whatever, and I don't have it down very well. So to keep it still fun for myself and not a total nightmare, running with stability on. But we are doing manual shifting again like we did in Mexico, and we are getting ready today. Green flag out here in Montreal. Very excited to be here, also very nervous. Very narrow track, so I'm trying to avoid any too wide until we hit on some straightaways. Obviously here through the first lap we're gonna have to deal with it, but staying in second gear right there. Tried to block Rudeman, that didn't work. I only did that to make sure no one got around us on the inside. I wasn't actually going to try to complete that pass. My shifting points were terrible in that open area there, just kind of was watching the cars in front of me. Alright. As I was driving around here and qualifying, I realized I have been to this track before, wow, we were really slow. Just not in this game, it was F121. And that's where I was like, wow, some of this feels really familiar, especially the hairpin on the front straightaway. Rudeman into the dirt, that's a little concerning. If they're going to do that the entire race and crash, we are in for a lot of caution, so I'm hoping these guys can sort that out. This is a really narrow, tight road course, I feel like. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some AI issues, but hopefully we work through it and we're okay. Started in 6th, I think I said that. Oh my god. Thank you, stability control. I know somebody out there is like, what a wuss, but it is what it is, so. Where were we that lap? 8th. Almost got Bobby there. We just gotta stay close. Excuse me. Through this portion of the track, and then we can try to get them on the straightaway. But if we're only catching them through these narrow chicanes, or whatever you want to call them, we're going to be in for some trouble. Because I don't really want to pass in these areas. 1, because it's just narrow and tight. 2, that's what she said. 2, I don't want to, risk the AI doing something stupid because they're side by side. However, I wouldn't mind seeing Carl Edwards do something stupid. We got a real big head of steam. I think we're going to try to overtake Bobby here.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Sorry, Denny.
Get inside. Still there.
Hopefully our tires last.
Clear all around, all clear.
So yeah, we're coming off back-to-back wins at Gateway and IRP. really surprised. We were literally probably only like 1 or 2 races away from actually stepping out of the vehicle. And oh wow, we totally course cut there. I'm not going to even attempt to pass. That's not fair. Yeah, to put an AJ in the car and just go in owner mode here from the rest of the season to get some practice in that for anything, you know, upcoming. I feel like that was a spoiler, but damn, there it is again. But yeah. So now I'm just gonna be like super conscious of that the rest of this race. I feel like starting to get the hang of it. Whoa, Reagan. We can't let Carl Edwards win, and Reagan needs to have a good finish, I guess. So yeah, I don't want Carl Edwards to win the championship. I'll let Reagan win it. Like, I'll hope Reagan wins it if we can't. He comes in here only 13 points. It was like, what, 4 or 5 races ago? I was like, just give Carl the championship. Where are you going, Bobby and Clint? This is nationwide. It ain't off-road truck racing or something like that. Super trucks, that's what I was trying to think of.
Inside. You're clear. Inside.
We got a massive run there.
Clear all around, all clear.
I think we tapped Reagan just a tiny bit. I don't know which side to be on. We're like squirrely as all hell going through there. I guess the outside would be better.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside. You're clear.
He didn't really give me a choice but to go over that rumble strip like that, so that one I'm gonna want to brush that one off.
1, 50, 7, 3, 9.
Oh, that's a course cut. Yeah, Reagan, you deserve the spot. I course cut. I'm trying to police myself with that because I don't know what is actually considered a course cut on this track in this game, like how the track's, you know, been, like if you do it at Infineon or something. So I'm trying to police myself on that one. If someone's right on my bumper and I course cut, I'm going to give them the spot because that ain't right. Granted, they probably could course cut and not get penalized. I don't even really actually recall a whole lot of what I've actually been talking about. I've just been very focused and trying to distract myself from the fact that this is a little stressful. A lot of shifting. And, yeah.
Inside here. We got a car on the inside wall. You're clear.
Who is the leader? Edwards and Kyle Busch. They've driven off. Surprisingly, gonna get through 4 laps, going on the lap 5 with all green flag. Nah, I don't know if that was a course cut. I feel like I've done that in F1, and they didn't penalize me.
1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 4.
I'm sure you could probably hear the shifting in the steering wheel, like squeaking and clanging. So I apologize for that. Back up into first. Well, that's the best I think we've ever gotten through there. Back on the brakes, back into first. You feel like you barely leave second and first gear at this track. Like I'll grab second there, and by the time, is this the turn? No. I don't even know where I'm at. Scary thought. We got to run. What? take it.
Outside.
Ah, crap, the hairpin's up here. We gotta clear him. Alright, we're good.
Clear. Inside here. Clear all around, all clear.
We run close, but we don't touch Denny. Is he still next? Yeah, he's still next to me.
You're clear, clear.
Oh, that was really smooth. You ever make like one of those turns at a racetrack, like a road course especially, and you're just like, damn, that was like beautiful. That's what that felt like. That felt really good too. This has the potential, I feel like, to be our best lap.
Wrecking right here in front of you.
They're not wrecking, they're just going slow. Second gear. This is the third gear turn, I believe, yeah. We don't have to go in a fourth.
You're in the high lane.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:46.11. We ran that actually on the last lap. Yeah, my mic's not on mute. I almost thought it was. Another third gear turn. Oh yeah, it's a hairpin. Heh, didn't even realize we were there already. It's because we're going so fast. Obviously, I'm just messing around. I think Carl is... God damn it, Carl's the leader. Someone's got to pass him. Don't want him to get the most laps led. Alright. That was close to a course cut, I think, but it's not clear. Making up mad time. Wow, we actually ran our fastest lap by almost a second. Ah, should have gone to first. Too late. Stay in second. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I don't know if we're going to run a faster lap this time, but at the end of the day, wow, we're in the grass. At the end of the day, it's not about just running the fastest lap, it's about being consistent. This ain't F1, you don't get a point for fastest lap. Well, fastest lap in the field, not your own personal, but... Wow, locked up. I really hope these tires can hold to the end because we are being abusive. Dang it. Hard back on the brakes. I'm trying not to shift too early because I feel like that's what's causing me to spin and lock them up a little bit. Like I'm starting to like drift or whatever. So the back end feels like it's going to come out even with stability control and everything on. And I think that's why I'm locking up the tires in the front because I'm getting a little harder on the brakes. Yeah, our last lap was exactly a second slower too. So I think I'm starting to get a feel for how to drive this track. That was a good turn. Is this the hairpin? Oh yeah, we're sending it, Carl. You ain't staying in second, bud.
Inside.
Kyle Busch was there, and I didn't want to hit Kyle. Eat it, Carl. This could be wild if we could actually get a win here. I'd be actually shocked. I should have taken into consideration that I'm probably going to understand this track a lot better by the end of it, but at the same time, we've been running a lot of 99 and 100% difficulty, so all's fair and nationwide in war. Ooh, a little squirrely. Whoa, where did he come from? That damaged us. Where did the 91 come from? You know what? Isn't pit road exit over there? Now we're stuck. Damn it. Carl, you can try, but I'll just bump you away from me. You've laid the bumper on me enough this season. Oh god, he's gonna try to make a pass. No, he isn't gonna get it. Cool. Alright, we're safe there. Hit the grass.
You're clear.
Flipped Larry Gunsliman. Sorry, Larry. You shouldn't be up here anyway. Holy crap. Oh god, no. That's why I'm having to get on the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be pitting for tires. I think I locked them up too much. Well, not that I think it, I know it. We're gonna go red on the next lap more than likely if we lock up once. Damn it. And we're like right there too for the lead. This sucks. Kyle Busch is on pit road.
Leader hitting this time.
What's the speed limit, Chief?
55, 3900 second.
I'm going down because Kyle came down, so I guess we have to pit.
Speed 3900 second.
Trying not to speed. This is interesting. So we're gonna need to get tires. Everybody more than likely.
5902.
I'm gonna let him repair it.
Clear out all the way. To the grass here. 55, 3900 second. Dig hard. You're clear.
Alright, so this could be interesting.
Yellow's out. You're clear if you need it.
That was perfect timing. Like on a road course, you want to pit before the caution comes out. That was perfect timing. I kind of lost my train of thought there on pit road. I had to respond to a text message real fast. So I apologize for my absence there. But I didn't want to pause and I'm on pit road. Truth be told, it's kind of why we repaired the damage. But it actually is going to work out in our favor right now because we're under yellow. Well, not yet, but we're getting there. It's going to take forever for the field to bunch up. There's guys almost a lap down already. Clip the grass. Don't do that. I wonder if anybody's going to come back down pit road. Again, actually. We only went about 10 laps. Depending on how long the caution is, too, I think we will be having to pit one more time. But again, yeah, road courses, it's only like, what, 2 or 3 laps? Wow, I almost went to first. Oh, I did go to first. Yikes. I'm so glad we pitted. I saw Kyle go down. I was just like, well, why the hell not?
Closed at this time. Pit road's closed at this time.
That was actually pretty nice. Just gonna lay off the throttle so we don't chance locking them up. Wow, we're only in 9th. That's a pretty good deal. Not trying to get on the brakes too hard. We're under caution. How far back are we? Only 33 seconds. That's not bad. Edwards didn't pit it, so he's gonna go to the back probably. That's good. Caution number 1. Let's we're gonna go through this. Wow, he can see through there. We're gonna go through this at regular speed first, and then we'll break it down probably slower. So Brad Coleman blows up going into this little chicane here, and I actually don't know what happens. Oh, Sauter gets him. Stremme and Brian Keselowski. That looks like that's what did him in. Switch the camera over here. Casey Kane's blown up too. So 2 cars blow up there. So that's the caution. We're not in slow motion even. They're just going that slow. Slowing it down. So, yeah, let's take one more look at it here. Man, these cars look good. I love the way they look with these. With the reshade and the new MIPS that Fadant. I wish I could really pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I know I butchered it, but he's on Reddit. F1D4NZA, I think. Oh, I have a link in the comments too, or in the below, down below. But yeah, you see Brad comes off the turn. He's trying to get to the inside. Sauter's trying to take the turn and then drift out, I guess. And he just gets him right there. And then Stremme nowhere to go. He goes right into Brad Coleman. And then Brian Keselowski, again, nowhere to go. Bam, right into the rear quarter panel. And then if we zoom back out, yeah, those 3 are all banged up. Harmon's got damage. A lot of cars have right side damage from smacking the walls. But yeah, we look back here, Casey Kane's out. He's smacked the wall too. I think we're one of the only cars in this beginning part of the race here who hasn't smacked the wall. Other than Larry Gunselman smacking us. We'll go one more view and then we'll get back to that green flag. We're on board with David Stremme. Yeah. Nowhere to go. The caution actually looks like it's going to be a little bit shorter than we thought because of the road course. We just got the 1 to go command. So I think we're going green this time. Otherwise, I sound dumb. It looks like Carl Edwards is going to come out of the pits 18th. David Reagan, where's he at? He's right behind him, so he'll be 19th. And then Boyer was up here. He's going to come out 22nd, I believe. Only 4 cars pit. However, there was a lot of cars way behind, so didn't punish Carl as much as we hoped. But he is mired back in traffic, so he will have to be very cautious. And because he's fast and these cars ahead of him are going to be a bit slower, like he's going to have Baker, McClure, Hamilton Jr., all those guys to deal with. So that's going to, I think he might run him over and crash. I'm hoping. He's had some bad luck these last 3 weeks and we've capitalized. Well, maybe 2 weeks, I can't recall. Why'd I even bother going into the third? I don't know. Go. Go, Brian. I'm trying to actually give him a spot. I don't want to be too wide here. I should have just taken it. I don't know why I even went to third. Making some little mistakes here. They are too wide up there for the lead. Now they're not. Who is that? Oh, that's Stanton. Barrett? Yeah. He was the leader.
Inside here. Clear all around, all clear. Inside.
Mike Bliss is challenging us. So busy watching the battle for the lead,
Clear all around, all
I didn't pay attention to my gears. Got through that really good. Stanton's in the wall.
clear.
This doesn't seem safe, but
Inside here.
it worked. He was going slow enough. I knew we would be able to take it that way.
Target. Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
We got Brian. Now we have the lap car of Larry in front of us. We're halfway this time by, actually. No, I was gonna dive, but
Outside.
if we hadn't wiggled right there, that would have been the sickest pass we've ever made at Montreal. Granted, we don't have much to go on by that, but
297 up top. A wreck, pit road. A wreck on the front. You're clear. Good work. Up top. Here. Clear all around. All clear.
I'm gonna try to look at my standings.
A wreck on the front. Yellow's
Caution.
out. Yellow's out. You're clear if you need it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my. I think Carl Edwards was involved. I'm not even gonna keep looking at the standings. I keep trying to browse through it. But we haven't actually taken the yellow flag yet, so that's a bad idea. I'm just really excited. I think Carl Edwards was involved. If he was involved, music to my ears. We need Reagan, Biffle, Boyer, Edwards, obviously, and Kyle Busch. Oh wait, Kevin Harvick, Casey Kane, all to have bad runs. Kyle leading isn't necessarily the greatest thing for us, but at least it's not Carl. How far behind Kyle? Stop leading the standings. Glad no one's right behind me because we definitely would have been passed. Well, I was looking at the point standings, not the race standings, which is probably even dumber because that's on a completely different monitor.
Closed at this time. Pit road's closed at this time.
Alright, so we're going to get the caution here. Letting up early.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
We should be able to go the distance on tires, I think.
Start right behind 32.
We're going to do whatever Kyle does. So, yeah. So, before... Yeah, we might as well sit tight if we're going to pit. And we can look over some stats here and some standings and points. Oh my gosh. Casey Kane's out. That's huge. Carl Edwards 35th. That's huge. Going into the sand traps because we're not paying attention. That's stupid. I apologize. My driving's very all over the place right now, so I'm really dying to know what these standings are, and I'm just, putting the horse before putting the wagon before the horse, so to speak. Just gotta stop reading and focus for a second. Who's that ahead of us? That's Carl. That's Carl Edwards. He's in 36th now. Wait, that's not Carl. Why does it say Carl Edwards? Oh, it's Steve Wallace. Carl Edwards is 37th and dropping like a brick. So, Kyle Busch is ahead of us in the points by a couple hundred, right? Yeah, he's a couple hundred behind. Casey Kane is only 33 ahead of us. We're going to pass him. Kevin Harvick, where's he at? He's 16th. We're going to gain a good chunk of points on him as of now. Kyle Busch, he's a couple hundred up the road. I think I said that. So, but a couple hundred we can make up. We were talking earlier, like 2 races ago, about an 800 point gap. At the end of this race, we could probably be within 300 points. Where's Reagan? Reagan was involved. He's 32nd. Carl Edwards, we're still catching him, so he must have gotten a tow. Wait. Carl Edwards is out. He's going to finish 38th.
The road is open.
You can't script this. Alright, so we're not pitting. We'll come back probably later on this lap for the green. For this one, I haven't actually seen it. I just know where it happened. So we're just going to go slow motion and just enjoy what is about to happen. Yes, we were zoomed in on Carl Edwards. And they're going through the chicane here to get to the start-finish line. Everybody looks good so far. I just know this is where it happened. Carl not only is jumping the restart by passing Hamilton Jr. Oh, wow. Wow. This is going to take him out. He's going full speed. Boom! Right into the wall with Hamilton Jr. And then Baker right into the door. Oh no. Biffle right into Hamilton Jr. That's a track blocker, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We are going to get a different angle, I promise. That's a track blocker. Boyer. Harvick slows down. We could have used Kevin Harvick getting involved a little bit more, but... Well, from this angle anyway, it's a track blocker. Keller. Here comes Brad. Big hits. Let's actually take the camera over here. Maybe not too big of a track blocker, but it was big. Let's go get a different view. Let's get right into this. We're going to watch it regular speed. Boom, right in the wall. That's pretty much a track blocker. There's still a little bit of room, but yeah, that track was pretty much blocked coming off that turn considering the speed. Oh, wow, they're going at it still down here. Carl looks like he's drunk. He's driving all over the road. Look at him. That was a pretty decent size hit. We're going to go take an onboard real fast. We are on board with Carl Edwards. Watch this. Here we go. Oh. I mean, I don't want Carl to win the championship, obviously. I don't wish any ill harm on any of the drivers. Obviously, we know this is fictitious, but that's a hard hit. So, you know, that sucks for Carl in that aspect, but helps us a ton. And he's our rival, so, I mean, and it's fictitious, so ignore that last statement.
All right, buddy, coming to the green here.
All right. Green flag's coming out now.
Pace car's gone.
Even better news. Greg Biffle's out. So we are, like, this has to be a good points day. So, wait, Steve Walsh is the leader? I did not realize he was the leader. How did he become the leader? We have the outside here, so we're going to be able to take the inside here, so I'm going to stay double file. Oh, that didn't work. I also didn't shift. I should have. I screwed that up.
Still there? You're clear.
Ha, Brian. So I'm probably going to be extra cautious with everybody here because there's no way I'm screwing up this good of a point run that we can potentially get. I am not throwing this away. My commentary is probably really off today. I apologize in advance.
Clear all around, all clear.
Oh, don't penalize me, NASCAR. No, good. Got a little scared there. That's the last thing. We got penalized in the Cup race. 30-second penalty at Indy. The Indy race, man. That was incredible. I can't believe we got a top 5. I think we finished, what, was third? probably gonna have the schedule up at this point, so you'll see where I finish in those results. We're gonna be second. I mean, if Kyle wins, if we finish second, it's not the end of the world. Tried to stay in second gear through that, and we did.
147. Hey, over. You'll get him, buddy. You'll get him. You ran him down. Leader in the air.
All right, we did really good through that. Not bad through that. God, shifting on a road course is so much fun. I just can't do it at certain ones. Wish I could do it better. Maybe, well, the Nationwide Series, I've just had so much fun on these road courses. I mean, literally, I've had a blast. These have been my favorite races so far this season, and this one just had the cherry on top with Carl Edwards wrecking out. Kyle's in the wall. Kyle Busch hit the wall. We're intimidating him. We're Dale Earnhardt. Not really. We're right up on him now. This is a perfect spot to be on him. I shouldn't have clipped the damn rumble strip. Oh man, I want to send it. I want to send it. Oh man, I want to send it. No.
Outside.
That's how you send it.
Still there. Clear all around. All clear.
I don't know if that's considered course cutting.
45. Hey, 41.
Someone can yell at me in the comments. But if you knew that the game wasn't going to penalize you for that move, you would have done it too, I feel like. I know I'm not the only one who's ever done that. Kyle's all over our bumper. Little loose. 8 to go. There'll be 7 to go at the line. We should be good on tires, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Did that turn real well? All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, here we go. Hairpin. All right, that was good. I feel like the title of this race is just going to be all right. Nah, that's too boring. We need people to be enticed to want to click on this. The trailer actually just dropped today for the 08 season, so hopefully that that gets enough people interested in this 08 season. I would love to see the channel grow even more. It seems like every season that comes out, we, especially after the wrecked videos, we gain about 10 to 15 people, and then through the season we get about 5 or 6. So it's slow growing, but this was just something I started for fun. Never intended to make money off it or anything. I feel like that's the best mentality to have going into something like this. And if we make money off the channel, like I talked about before, I would like to do something like a giveaway or something with a custom season or something like that. Locked up a little bit. That last lap was actually our fastest, a 1:44.9. Proud of that. I don't know what the track record is or anything like that, but I'm proud of that 1:44.9. think we're putting a little distance between us and the 32. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it now that I think about it. My mind's been all over the place because I'm just like, I can't believe everything that we need to have happen in the second half of this season is happening. But Greg Biffle's out too. And with Carl Edwards leading a good chunk of the first part, him swapping it back and forth with Kyle, if we lead here on out and win, we might get an additional 5 points. And I know to some it might not sound huge, but to us that's a lot. Only had to go down to second. We got through there nice. That was a 145. Alright, we're through there. Tires aren't bad. Tires are still looking decent. Wow, we got through that apex really well. We're able to stay in the throttle. Wish I got on the accelerator just a little quicker there. We have 5 to go this time by. Wow, we had a 4-second lead over Kyle Busch. Definitely an up in the difficulty, you know, if we come back here, type of race. I think, was it Mexico, I think. That was another one where if we go back, we're definitely gonna have to up the difficulty, I think. A little squirrely, but we're okay. Alright, if we get through this little chicane up here pretty quick, I think we can have our fastest lap. Everything else felt really good that lap. Stayed in a little bit harder. That was really nice. I don't even think we crossed over the white in those rumble strips, so... Fastest lap we've ever run here. I know somebody out there is saying, can you do that without stability control? Probably not. Because, I mean, I probably could at some point if I practiced enough, but... You know, there's, I think, 90 episodes in this season, so I don't really have the time to spend doing a ton of practice at one track without, you know... I don't even know what I was going to say. Without, you know, sacrificing putting time to just getting through this season so we get to 09 in 2010. I would like to finish up to 2011 by the end of this year. That's kind of my plan. And then start 2011 with some added features to this series. So I'm thinking 09 and 10 are going to probably be daily uploads just to kind of hammer them out. Well, actually, oh shoot. Overdrove the hairpin. But we got off really good, so we'll see. But yeah, if we actually go daily, that'd only be about 2 months. So we would actually get through that probably a little bit before the year, so we could probably afford to not have to push it too hard. For our, you know, editing wise towards the end of those 2 seasons. We'll see what the schedule is. I'm just thinking out loud. If you haven't already gotten used to the fact that I do that, you're probably not watching the entirety of the races, but that's okay. I don't care. You know, watch whatever you want to watch in it. I am curious though, if you do watch these races in their entirety, drop a comment below, because I am curious. This is a really good lap so far. Yeah, we're saying goodbye to Kyle Busch. We're 8 seconds out. Kevin Harvick's up to 5th, so, but that doesn't matter. It's Carl Edwards, so we're trying to catch.
Right here in front of you, right in front of you.
Wow, we're catching up to the tail end that fast.
Yellow's out, you're clear if you need it.
No. Dang it, why are we seeing a caution? My tires must be really starting to wear. No, they're not. Yeah, that little hiccup there is going to cost us our fastest lap. We ran back-to-back 144s. Just one was a 144.4 and a 144.6.
Closed at this time. Pit road's closed at this time. You had a spin it for one.
That was close to being a course cut, I think. But we're coming to the caution. I'm just trying to run my fastest lap. Whoa, someone's in... I don't know who that was. That was our fastest lap. If we hadn't had that little hiccup in the hairpin, I think we could have cracked the 143s. That might have not cost us 3 cents, but... wow. Oh, that might have been Steve Wallace. He's out now. Wow, we have a lot of cars out, actually. Wimmer, Biffle, Kozlowski, Edwards, Mike Wallace, Jason Leffler, Casey Kane, and Brad Coleman. This one is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of saw the tail end of it. Wait, are those teammates? They are. It's Stremme and Steve Wallace. They go side by side into here. And, yeah, this does not... Wow. Stremme just turned right, or left, I mean. Sounds so weird saying turn left and he's taking them out. Because with the ovals, wow, they really smacked the wall hard there. And then Stremme shoots out here. Morgan Shepherd clips him there. Johnny Sauter's coming in full steam. Right in the door, and Morgan Shepherd gets tossed over like a toy car. It almost looks like a video game crash. Stremme gets hit in the door. Barrett's out. It looks like Curtis Davis gets involved. Mike Harmon just squeezing through the only lane he could. That's smooth driving. LePage hits him a little bit. Robert Richardson gets around. Bobby Hamilton Jr. The panic line was actually pretty good for some of these guys. They really threaded the needle to get through it. Let's take another look. On board with Curtis Davis here. This is what he sees. Sees cars starting to tango, and then you can see Morgan Shepherd up and over. He gets through pretty decently, I'll give him that. 2 more shots I want to take. This one's David Stremme. I'm curious what the steering wheel looks like when this happens. He's going left. Yeah, he turns right. I mean left of me. And he gets T-boned there. And he just watches Morgan take a right hook to the face. Dang, he hit the wall pretty hard there too. And he's like turning into it. It's weird. One more view. You knew this view was coming up. At least I would assume you would. Morgan Shepherd goes into the turn. Oh man, right there. Oh, poor Morgan. Gets hit again by Kevin. Kevin's good at that stuff. So, kind of a disappointing finish. I was really hoping we would go green again, but not meant to be. But on the plus side, at least we're gonna get the win. But I kind of wanted to get that under green flag, so I'm very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. But do the little chicane one last time. At the end of the day, Carl Edwards is going to finish 38th, and we're going to get the dub. So, I'm happy with that. And across the line we go. Victory lane number 6. 3 in a row. I think we did that earlier in the year too, actually. So it's our second time, I believe, going 3 in a row. Very happy about that. Kyle Busch is going to take home second. Brian Clausen, Denny Hamlin, Kelly Byers, Kevin Harvick, Derek Cope, Eric McClure, Bobby Labonte, and David Rudiman are your top 10. So that'll do it. I believe our next race will be the Cup Series. Yeah, it's the Cup Series at Pocono. So we'll go into my home track. So hopefully that'll go good. But till then, thank you for all the love and support, likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, have a good one.